Xikwembu swa bava mi ni voni na mintirho na lava hinkwako na nghena vusala va pfala fole na chela byala na xava timbuti na tlhava tinjeti na hisa mapalu na boha stila mi ni voni na Xikwembu swa bava mi ni voni ke tinyangwa na lahla mafole na haxa lake ni hava mintirho na lava loko va ntolo mindzuku na famba loko ni puxa swa mina swa slowa bela na mali ka mina yi tshami yitsongo yi tele swa fana yi tshami na vavasati ka mina na swigamba swi tshami ka mina swa famba na wo ni pfuka swa mina swa ala yindlu na aka ya ala ku yima sati na teka vo khoma va jaja.
Hello viewers, welcome to ZEILER Show. You are with your host Gift Zeiler. Today we are in the heart of Pretoria, at the center of Pretoria. Our focus today is on street photography. So we want to hear from the photographers what they are dealing with on a daily basis, and from the people they are shooting how they feel about them being shot without the permission. We know there's a copy act. We want to see if the photographers know about the copy act and the people who are being shot, and if they know their rights. So it's complicated and it's happening every corner, every robo, every street. They are taking pictures, they are taking a lot of pictures without their permission. So we want to hear people saying their views, voicing their views on street photography or street photographers. Thank you.
Bela na mali ka mina yi tshami yitsongo yi tele swa fana yi tshami na vavasati ka mina va tshami na zam na duwela na pfuka mintirho na lava inyangwa na huma laha ndza nghena leni ndza huma va pfala minyangwa ku teto ta vuya se ti tele na vuswa ti tele na huwa ti tele na mbitsi va ku uma u famba u hava na pulani tindlela Swikwembu swa bava ndzi pfumala nhlahla ndzi kala na se basisa tindlela Swikwembu swa bava ndzi lava ku nyuka ku kota majele lani tindlela Swikwembu swa bava na mina ndzi lava ku hanya swa fresh ndzi tola swa fresh van'we va ganya mutsonga na sala van'we va tirha mutsonga swa ala swikolo a dyondza ku thola swa ala timali ku hava vasati va famba tindlala ta nghena na vana ha tswala masimu na rima tidonki na pana na lavo fuma va tirha mahala a va badali Xikwembu swa bava mi ni voni ke fole na chela byala na xava timbuti na tlhava tinjeti na hisa mapalu na boha stila mi ni voni na Xikwembu swa bava mi ni voni ke tinyangwa na lahla mafole na haxa lake ni hava mintirho na lava loko va ntolo mindzuku na famba loko ni puxa swa mina swa slowa bela na mali ka mina yi tshami yitsongo yi tele swa fana yi tshami na vavasati ka mina va tshami ka mina va tshami na vavasati ka mina va tshami na vavasati ka mina va tshami
if you una le polano ka no bula ke rijalo bona bra I'm parane, never para you like kids no ya para west no. Yo vou tem bascam besi sa para.
Buena da.
Onta pig me para.
Buena para.
Ane ya di da ta na para. Kanu khafi
Oh, na kidi pig se kya hoga ya.
Kanu khafi me para di da ta.
Kya hoga ya pig se para.
Na kinya da
para bo. E bila ka sa patani sa hoga yo.
Na di da ta na kinya me para.
Kya hasle ya.
Akan mat po me para.
Para bo.
Akan mat po.
Era ko explain ya. Kamelo ubisya hasle ya.
Me para kana po.
Ya, at least.
Ya, di da ta.
Auna po numar at least era ko bonche yo. Bo.
Me para bo, me para.
Bueno, o molino. Ya.
Tapi que para ne que está.
Oh, no ringa yo.
Ay. Ay, no este.
Y no respecta hasle ya.
Ay, no me para.
Y no support. Ogano bosa prostan si chamara. Hasle ke un support oli na.
Ko support.
Sa kumana yo utina chele to lo maro chele.
Hello guys, I saw you had like in misunderstandings. What happened? What happened, my brother?
Like ne ko na tuwa.
Yeah.
Da mana asa asa to me finish.
Yeah.
Akanya abari mo ma so ko tele. So na
Wow, la tu utsere picture asa khopela permission.
ya ko finish mo.
Mara if out ya picture utshwantse a khopela permission.
Permission because atshwana na ba.
Okay.
Yeah. So na yeah.
And then mara once I was on what out ya picture why sorry I saw come for I saw the way for first time. Yeah.
Mara ana kadang ko na professor sa dito ba. Ana sa wala. Kan men ala na ito mo na kaya kan men na men le na ba ba. Manot ante.
Maki kwa kitabua mo na kimaka ko. Yeah. And then my bra how are you? Bitsala how kima. Isaac, he's complaining that you took in a picture without his permission. What did you tell me?
Yeah, like come for Tila. Like you can say. In a
so, are we to allow the to popular permission before we see the
permission is no way. Some ever fit over 1% sure. Then some are wild sure.
Why to if I will let a case back on trial?
Yeah, like like it has.
So you are ready to go to prison? Like
Yeah, get ready for the prison because in guys dia so ko la kata baby ona le reason jini ci lo re ka ni shekar bas hasili yake wannan zama
zama
ya zama ko to banya so enga dula ko to say nyame video ni like it's better than
my brother omu go ring oro zama ora bale a khono ira go a reka go to abale so ring kata
ane understand yeah
so next time I will show that like without permission or coming back
yeah ne ka bimela because mama go come to mama ka go mama ka akara le disa
wazula
ka ukisiza ya le le kana pro nyana ko jara te musadi ko musala le bona le senga
at least one was span so and like how patela sharp yana ana span
yeah but yeah ne o ne nisana ko kabli ka understand yeah
but I'm a bit Isaac why it's mara it's wrong no although over to like we're hustling you know it's wrong right
it's wrong but ago ba jimu then I really negotiate the price. Picture one, yeah. Nagi director. Like, yellow ragro and blue. So, when I lay price, gone over picture is 6 people. Yeah, but you come to get a salary.
I like this fighting spirit, but you must do it the right way. Because most South Africa, we have rules and that govern our activities or our actions.
Yeah.
So we must follow those rules, regardless of whether you want to buy bread or you want to provide for your family. You must still follow the rules. And there are rules that are set for us, and we must abide by them, so that we don't fight with people. I know how you're feeling, that you have to support your family, but you must follow those rules where it's possible. I know sometimes like pictures are where they shoot without telling you that shooting it comes very nice. That picture is very nice. I see they posting it on Facebook everywhere. That picture is very nice, but you must follow the laws. Try. Sure. Hello viewers, this is Gift Zeiler on the ZEILER Show. I just want to give my dear viewers a piece of advice. In South Africa, I've noticed or realized that our government does not accommodate or provide a space for small businesses to grow or flourish. So I've noticed that there are people in the streets who are busy doing their businesses, small businesses. There are street vendors, there are street photographers. Those people are busy trying to make a living. And in South Africa, you'll find that there are laws that are prohibiting those people to make such attempts of providing for their families, providing for their dear lives. And when you check the Constitution, it provides for the right of life, the right to life, and which is not protected by the South African government or the South African laws. Let's say, for instance, you have somebody who is selling vegetables on the street, and the metros come and take their veggies and ask them to pay a certain amount, a certain fee for them to get their veggies back. I think it will be like destroying that small business. Hello viewers, welcome to ZEILER Talk Show. You're with your host Gift Zeiler. Today I want to give advice with relation to the state of our business in South Africa. South Africa is a great country, and it's got lots of potential of growth potential, and for it to grow, it needs businesses to be on board. A business in South Africa, it's very hard, almost impossible. Our government needs to open room for development of those small businesses. Our laws has to make room for small businesses to also grow. Those laws, they are made in such a way that it's too difficult or almost impossible for one to start a business or to grow a business. It's because I can tell you that we have potential of growth in South Africa, we have potential of development in South Africa, but our laws, they prohibit such growth and such development because they are almost impossible for small businesses or entrepreneurs to follow or adhere to them because of the way they are, and because of the fact that we are unfamiliar with those laws. And I can tell you that other countries, they have made their laws to accommodate small businesses. That's why they are growing at an alarming rate. And for us as South Africans or as South Africa, for us to grow, we need to create room and amend those laws, amend our laws, our business laws, amend our constitution so that we can accommodate small or entrepreneurs. This is a call for an amendment of our laws in South Africa, because I can tell you that for a street vendor, it is very hard for them to survive in South Africa. For a street photographer, it is very difficult for them to survive or to flourish, because there's a Copy Act which prohibits taking of pictures without a person's permission. And by this I'm saying that our laws need to be amended, looking at the culture or the life we are living in South Africa, so that those people are protected by the law, so that those people, they don't see the metro and run away from the metro, or see them as a threat, or see the state as a threat. And then Another thing I can say, we have, for example, street photographers. Those people, they are trying to make a living, they are trying to survive. But our laws, there's a copy act. Our laws, they prohibit street photographers from taking those pictures without the permission of the person who is being photographed. And then those laws, they are good laws, but they don't accommodate our lifestyle. They don't accommodate our culture. We have culture in South Africa. That the culture of selling, culture of taking pictures, culture of dancing, culture of singing. We have cultures in South Africa, and our laws, they are not. We are not made for the law. The law is made for us, and the law, if does not accommodate our lifestyle, it has to be amended. It has to be changed so that it can accommodate our lifestyle. And then by this, I'm calling politicians, I'm calling the government, I'm calling the private sector, I'm calling everyone involved so that they can be an amendment of laws. And I can tell you that I've seen street vendors struggling. I've seen the metro come and grab the products of the street vendors, and that is heartbreaking because those are our parents, those are our sisters, those are our brothers. And if you start a small business and I come and grab your product, I'm killing your business. I'm telling you that stop what you are doing, because our laws does not allow you to sell without papers. And those people, those mothers, those brothers, they don't know what you're talking about when you speak about papers. They don't know what you're talking about when you speak about registration of a business, because to them, all they want is to survive. To them, all they want is to just sell something and buy bread for their families, or see our politicians as a threat because of the laws that we have. I can say that for a street vendor, I can give you an example. I've seen street vendors trying to sell on the street, and the metro will just come and grab their stuff and then require a fine for them to get their stuff back. That is very terrible. It's a very terrible thing for one to do, because most of those people are our parents, most of these people are our sisters and our brothers, and we need those small businesses to grow. Who knows, maybe that business can grow and become like P&P or ShopRite or something if they are given support, and they cannot grow without the support of the government. We need the support of the government to grow those small businesses. And I can tell you that if our laws can accommodate such people, such common people, illiterate people, our South Africa can grow and develop. When I come and take your stuff as Metro, if I'm the Metro and I come and take your stuff, I'm telling you that, okay, you have to pay a fine of 2,000 rand, and then when you don't have that 2,000 rand fine, it means your business shuts down. By this, I'm telling you, I assure you that there will not be a development in South Africa as long as we have that mentality, as long as our laws are not amended. In China, their small businesses are flourishing. We look at China and we admire China, but we don't know what they do on the ground for those businesses to flourish. And we look at other places, other countries, and we admire them, and we ignore to look at their laws and on how they've set their laws to accommodate businesses. In South Africa, I can tell you that they have funding agencies, but it is very difficult to get those funds. They have NYDA, it is very difficult to get those funds from NIDA. It is very difficult to get those funds from all these agencies that they've created. For our government to support our small businesses, they have to make sure that it is easy for small businesses to access funds. It is very easy, because I can tell you that most small business owners or entrepreneurs, they don't even know how to access those funds. Those small business, only politicians, they access those funds. Only comrades, they access those funds. Comrades and their colleagues and their acquaintances and their friends and their family members, they access those funds. But for a common South African, a normal citizen or a South African citizen, it is very difficult to access the funds that the government has put in place. And by this, I'm trying to say that let us make let's open a ground. Let's open a room for small businesses to access funds. Let's open a room for small businesses to grow. Let's open room for young people to start small businesses. Gone are those days where we say go to school, graduate and look for a job, because now there are no jobs. people have to start their own businesses. I can tell you that if our government can allow small businesses to start and to grow, our economy is gonna boom. Our South Africa is gonna develop. It's gonna develop at a high rate.